All right, hey guys, kind of messed up on that one here. So this is the first time I'm using Stream Elements multi-streaming in my OBS, and I thought I was just going to hit start streaming and just go on, and had me fill out some more information. And oddly enough, I have two instances of YouTube, so I'm not sure what that's all about. We will see what's going on eventually. So right now it does look like something is live. Yeah, so it looks like we are live on YouTube, so I think we are good to go. Hey guys, let me go ahead and do an intro here. I am Tabletop Android, your friendly neighborhood aviation enthusiast, and today we're gonna read the FN manual, guys. That's what we're gonna do, and we're gonna do that using FSEconomy in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. So I've been doing a little bit of flying, a little more than I was before, so I should be able to complete a flight today. So that should be fun, and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so I went ahead and figured out a couple different things. I did a little bit of prepping here, so I'm planning 3 flights. We'll see if this one, I'm still 50, well, we're planning 2 flights, 2 short flights, and then we'll see if we can get a long one in there. We have it was raining earlier. Oh, it was raining earlier, it's beautiful. So we're in France right now, and we are at this particular airport, Le Gale, Saint Michael, or Michael, I'm not sure. Somebody should be able to tell me something different. All right, so we don't have a sectional chart, but we do have this VFR. We're gonna try our best to use it and see if we can see if there's any traffic or anything. And I think I might try and see if I can use the weather in here, because I don't have aviationweather.gov. So let's see what we can find. What is that? Continues to support in a row. Andrew Fiberlogic. What a surprise. Thank you for the support. How you doing, guys? Good to have you aboard. All right, so the question now is, we don't know what the elevation is around here. Let me see if that's something so this is here, but I don't think it's going to show us on here. When you don't even stream a lot anymore.
Drink more water.
Drink more water. I know. All right, so I couldn't figure out, oops, hold on. There goes some carbonated water for you. Delicious. Yeah, so I couldn't figure out my camera. I tried to get it working, but it's just not working. It's not behaving. So we're gonna go face this today. I know streaming is getting crazy, man. It's getting wild. I think you should turn the music down ever so slightly. It's a bit distracting. The music, I already have it down at 5. I think I have to get it down to 4. Let's see. There it is at 4. Let me know if that's distracting. Go to 4. Just do it. All right, we're at 4. I wonder if the music is distracting because it's the same old that I've been playing, and you're just tired of it. Makes a huge difference. All right, copy. All right, let's see if we can use this Navigraph thing here. So what I need to do is figure out what my elevation is at the current moment. Actually, you know what? Let me see if it even shows me in the US, because I don't know how I'm supposed to figure out. Yeah, look at all that cloud coverage. No, not really. It actually doesn't show me here as well. Well, it's got, that looks like, what is the thing called? Oh, haha, that's coverage. I thought that was something else. huge difference. All right. Yeah, so it looks like they have the sectional chart anyway. So here's VFR. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like they automatically just have it for the US, which is fine. We're over in France today. All right. Let's see if there's any coverage. No coverage, that's fine. But we do have this. Oh, okay, there it is. There. Apparently, I'm colorblind. All right, so here it goes in green. So 3,500 is the max, and around there. So it looks like 35. So it looks like anything above where we're going. I don't know if it's the same, but we're heading in kind of a western. It's either east or west. We're northwest right now, headed in that direction. So we're going to go for even numbers. So 2,500 or 4,500. So let's see if we can take a look at the weather. Change the altitude here, or the elevation, to 03. Okay. All right. Look at that. So there is some there's some clouds. 90% coverage. And if we can take a look, we can see. Let me switch that up. We can see that there's a bunch of clouds. All right. So it looks like we are. Looks like we can use the weather. All right, so that's cloud coverage. Hey, what's up, Red Baron? How are you doing, my guy? All right, so we're trying to use some of this weather stuff. We are flying in France today, and I don't think I know how to use this weather system, this weather tools. Here it is, layers. All right, so we're looking. Am I just going to switch up? Hold on. Okay, all right, got it. I think I have it. So we have radar, METAR. Can I only have a couple? It looks like I can only cycle through 3 of them. Wind barbs. Yeah, it looks like it's a max of 3. You trying to figure out VR? Not VR, but just weather in Navigraph with this particular flight. So we're over here in France, and I'm used to using aviationweather.gov, but we're using this tool. We did see the cloud cover. We did figure out that 3,500 is the lowest altitude. No, height and minimum altitude. No, sorry, you're trying to figure out VR. I gotcha. VR is tough. All right, so here's the METAR. Let's see if we have any METARs. Well, I don't know if we have a METAR. All right, let's go ahead and check out this airport and see if there's weather. Let's do that. All right, limited. I believe that's limited. Limited IFR. So winds are currently at 280. So 280, so that means that we're going to take off on the runway 25. Now this is a pretty short runway, so I am a little concerned about being able to take off. Let's see if the wind barb 280, it does look like it matches up, so that's a good thing. All right, so we're going to take off at 280. Don't know what this is, but there is a break. There's overcast at 300 feet. QNH is 1004, which I do not know. I'm gonna have to do some conversions. Let's see if we can do a QNH conversion table. Yeah, okay, cool. So we'll do that. 1004. 1004, so 2965. All right, so we'll go ahead and try and set those things up. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing underway. So first things first is we grabbed ourselves a Cessna 337 Skymaster. It's got 46% fuel right now, 70 gallons. We have passengers we have 5 passengers that we're going to take them 21 nautical miles. So the current capacity, we've got 5, the current load. Available space, don't have space for anything. All right, so we're gonna go ahead. So this is the next crew that we're gonna pick up, or the next payload, I don't know, people. The next set of folks that we'll pick up. And here is a little bit about the aircraft itself. I'm gonna have a tough time remembering Echo Charlie Bravo Golf Mike. Ugh, that registration name's gonna be rough. 6 seats, let's see here, 150 gallon. So I think the last flight where I'm gonna make it a little long, we're gonna have to come back to this and figure out what our fuel situation is gonna be. All right, so let me go ahead and nope. I'm looking for the FSEconomy. I'm looking for the FSEconomy thing here. So we are connected, we're linked. Let's go ahead and test the aircraft. All right, so there it goes. Tank, yeah, there is a tank mismatch. So hopefully, oh right, yeah, we gotta make sure, because that was the problem last time. All right, let's go ahead and reset. Let's jump back in the vehicle here. Let's take a look at our tablet and take a look at the fuel performance, and let's take a look at the cargo. Well, we only have these 2 seats, so we're not going to worry about the cargo size. Well, I mean, maybe. Can I do that? Okay. So is it 170? How much do these people weigh? How do you like the Cessna 02? I don't think I've tried the 02. Are you talking about this one? This is Skymaster. I have not tried the I don't know what an 02 is. Yeah, 02 is the military designation. Oh. No, no worries. For the Skymaster? Cessna Skymaster 02. Hey, look at that. No, I have not tried that out. Is that a thing in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Probably in 2020. I wouldn't expect it to be in 2024. 2024 with this stuff has been a mess. Jerome's. What's up, Technique? How you doing, man? All right, so this livery, is this a livery or is this an actual plane? It's in a different language. Solid piece of work. Isn't there supposed to be a category? Where's the category? So I don't know what this is. I don't know if this is an actual like an add-on. I mean, this looks like a scenery. It looks like livery to me. Okay, here it is. Delete your previous versions of this livery. All right, cool, cool, cool. Well, I have not tried the O2. Chillin came by to beat up your like button. Hey, you're on YouTube. So I have done a terrible, absolutely terrible job of figuring out who's on YouTube and who is on Twitch. And Techniques on YouTube. Pleasure to have you aboard, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the like. Hopefully you subscribed as well. We wouldn't want you to have to do one or the other. Okay. I think we've been messing around long enough. Let's go ahead and try and get this bad boy started. All right, the fuel. So we have 70% fuel. What was it? Ooh, it's raining again. I absolutely love it when it rains. I don't know why. It's super dangerous. So we're looking for 70 gallons of fuel. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Oh, beautiful. All right, let's look for fuel here. So we have 37 plus 37, that's 14.1, so that's 74. So that's why it has a problem. It doesn't like what I'm doing there. So we can just do 35 and 35, and hopefully that'll be correct. All right, so the cool thing is here, you do stuff in the tablet, and then you go ahead and load it into the aircraft. So I think you can kind of play around with what you think you want or have, and then just load it in. All right, load it into the aircraft. All right, now let's go ahead and check out the FSEconomy again. Let's go ahead and test the aircraft. All right, fuel tank mismatch, left tank, FS. Okay, so FSE has 75, and I got 74. Not sure how that's possible when I have, unless we have a usable that's different. No, I've got 70 gallons, so I don't know. Time to make a video. A video of what? What video of what? Okay, so what can I do here? So 75. So okay, there is a mismatch. I think that's fine if it's like that. All right, let's try it again. Let's go ahead and let me just do it up 1 and see what that does. Because it's still saying 70 gallons over here. Alright, it's forever saying that. Okay, so I think there's just going to be a mismatch. I'm okay with that, because I think what's going to happen is as long as I don't put more fuel into the aircraft, then we'll be fine. So I'm okay with what we're doing. Let's go ahead and start the flight. It's going to say that we need to add more pounds. I'm just going to ignore it. I think the biggest thing is the fuel. So I think they don't care too much about the pounds, but if your fuel is different, then your flight is as good as dead. I want to buy a Grand Caravan for my cargo business and have enough, but it will never let me deliver or confirm it. I have enough credits. Are you talking about with FSEconomy? You're trying to buy a Grand Caravan and have enough, but it will never let me deliver or confirm it. Oh. I am not sure. I'm not an expert in FSEconomy. I've been struggling just for the basics. All right, so we do have a checklist. Let's go ahead and get this. Oh my gosh, look at outside. Outside is dangerous right now. We should not be flying in this at all. Oh my goodness. We should not be flying. I'm not sure if we're going to make it today, guys. Let's go Technique. I'm a 208. Yes, Andrew is a 208 fan. All right, pre-flight. The covers, pitot tube, nose wheel, left engine. I think a lot of this stuff here is taken care of. Elevator, rudder. Okay, da. Exterior lights. All right, let's go ahead and parking brake. So the parking brake on this bad boy is here. Actually, you know what? Let me turn on the head tracker. Okay, so parking brake is down here. So it's actually not on right now. So the brake is on, or I guess so. Let's go ahead and put the. There we go. So the parking brake is now on. All right, now that oh boy, now that my head is turning all over the place. Emergency switch fuel. I don't even know where that is. Fuel selector. All right, so let's go ahead and check out our fuel selector. We're gonna put that. We're gonna put those in the green. Fuel boost pump is off. Cabin lights. Yeah, where are the cabin lights? We're gonna need some. We're gonna need some internal lights here. Not sure that we have any cabin lights. Oh, I got out of there. I think these are the closest things to cabin lights. So we'll have to check those out when we turn it on. Position lights. We can turn on the beacon. Pitot heat is off. Generators are off. Those are these bad boys here. Flaps are up. Fuel levers off. What? I'm not doing all that. Propellers. All right. Let's go ahead and get those up. They usually want the mixture up as well. Power levels. Ignition is normal. Fuel quantity checked. Fuel quantity. I mean, we can't check fuel quantity until we turn on some of the batteries there. So there goes the fuel flow. Now, where exactly is? Hold on. Okay, there goes the fuel. All right, so we're at about right there. All right, looking good. And that beeping, where's that beeping coming from? It's because my lever. Nope. Oh, because my. I see. Whoops. All right. Those seems to be checked. Let's go to the next one. All right. Forward. They want. Oh wait, are we doing the aft? Okay, so it looks like we're doing the forward one first. All right, so let's go ahead and put the boost pumps on for the forward. Put that on high. Let's get the starter. Let's try and see if we can clear a prop. Yo, I'm gonna turn on this plane, the front part. Back up. Clear prop. All right, so let's go ahead and get a little bit of juice in there. Let's go ahead and get it started. All right, we seem to be good. We're not moving anywhere because, oh no, we are. Wait. Are we moving somewhere? Or was that, that was the, nope, we are moving. Okay. Okay, parking brake. Okay, the parking brake wasn't there. I didn't realize that. All right, I'm going to pause this head tracker. Oh, Andrew, Friable Logic is live. Let's go ahead and do some lurking. Lies. Andrew.
No bar.
There he goes. Whoop. And we learn. Okay, all right, so let's see here. Check the oil pressure. Look, this plane does not, nothing breaks, so I feel like there's no need to even do any of that. The right fuel, the starter, put that back on the center, which I believe it is on right now. So now we're gonna do the aft. Let's go ahead and do the aft. Let's take a look. Front rotor's on. Aft rotor is not on. Let's go ahead and turn that bad boy on. All right, I can see that it is climbing, so we're good. Let's go ahead and get that. Let's get those alternators going. Turn off the boost pump there. Let's put on our strobes and our navs since we are pretty close to the runway. Okay, now do we have instrument lighting? So we have this light. Do we have any other lights? Do we have anything for our instruments? All right, let me go ahead and just turn that on. That is the master avionics. I don't think we have any instrument lights. Unless that's it. Oh my gosh, is that the instrument lights? We are never flying. We're never flying this at night again. This is not helpful. All right, so there is one thing I'm going to try and do. Because I don't have a sectional chart, it's a little hard for me to figure out where some of the things are. So luckily for us, there is a VOR that's here. I would like to use that. I'm gonna try and use that to make sure that we're headed in the right direction. But here, this is, I'm guessing this is another small airport, and I don't know if we're going to be able to see it. Hopefully we can, see this town. We are under terrible, terrible conditions. We should not be in the sky. So there is a VOR. I thought I saw one over here. So there's one over here. So we might try and get into that one. We'll see. But right now we're definitely going to try and use this one. So 112.7. Let's go ahead and see if that works. I haven't figured out the different angles yet. Okay. I got to do like custom angles. Let's do altitude reporting. And let's go ahead on the nav. We were doing 112.7, 112.7, and then let's transfer. Let's see. Okay, it does pick up LGL VOR. LGL VOR, that's great. All right, so first things first is I'm going to want to make sure that we are, once we take off. So here goes 90. Let's see if I can get up. Here goes 090, and there goes 00. There goes 180.270. So I'm definitely want to make sure that I'm on 090. But when I immediately take off, I'm thinking this one. So this is 9, 10, 11, 12. So 120. I'm going to want to make sure that we're headed in 120. So let's see if we can find that. So it is our primary, we're on nav 1, so I think we're going to be using this one. So we're gonna set our CDI to 120. This way, and that's what we're gonna be aiming for. All right. Now our heading, because we are taking off. Is there any? Oh goodness gracious! Are there any charts? Probably not. This is a super tiny airport. Okay. The runways. The runway is 25. So 250. The actual bearing is 245. So let's go ahead and set our heading bug to 245. That way we know where we're headed. Alright, so that's 245. So when we take off, we're going to be heading this way, and then we're going to want to make a left. That doesn't look right. When we take off, we don't want to make a left, so how am I doing this wrong? For you, at the 120 radial, we're going to want to make a right. Oh, no, sorry. This is what we're going to be tracking. Okay. Okay, all right. I think we're okay. We'll see. Either way, if I get it wrong, the bearing or the heading 349. That's what we're going to go for. Hey, what's up, Sahili? How are you doing? Good day to you. So we're doing a short run, 21 nautical miles. We've got 5 people in this plane, and the weather is absolutely not smart. We should not be doing anything VFR. So that is definitely exciting. I'm not going to use the map because we're not losers. Okay. All right, let me see if I'm still signed into vPilot. Yes, I'm still logged in. All right, good. So we can go ahead and make our calls. Now, what exactly is the frequency that we're on? I think we might just be using Unicom because we don't have CTAP over here. Okay. So we'll just be hanging out on Unicom 122.8. And we are going to use this for traffic. Okay, let's put on landing lights as well. We want all the lights. All right, so I think we're ready to make a huge mistake, guys. I'm ready. You're ready. We're all ready. All right, let's make sure that the trim is good. All right, now what is the name of this airport? Oh my gosh, I want to say St. Macau. And I don't remember what my registration is. Do you have your multiplayer settings off? You know what? Good question. Because I don't know if I've really figured it out yet. So if I come over, no, not live, over here. So live, right? So if I take off, because I didn't want to fly. So live players. Look at that. Apparently I did have it off. Right in front of me. What's up, Sahili? Are you in a helicopter or? And I don't have player names on. Look at that. Well, for some odd reason, you're not popping up within my 1 nautical mile there. Nice, Sargili. I appreciate you hanging out with me today. All right, so we were going to go ahead and make a call. Who are we again? We are. I'm just going to shorten it. We are Bravo Golf Mike. And we're St. Michael. St. Michael traffic, Skymaster, Bravo, Golf, Mike, lining up, back taxiing to runway 25 for a north departure. St. Michael traffic. Alright. Let's take off the parking brake. Nice little helo there. Even though I have my lights, my landing lights on, I don't see anything in front of me. Landing and parking lights. We did make mention that we are back taxiing, so hopefully that's good enough. So I have very little confidence that we're going to take off. This is a very small runway. I'm going to have to use like edge to edge. So what helicopter is that? Sorry, Gilly. I'm gonna put my parking brake. I'm gonna put my parking brake on. Let me see if I can get the name tags showing. I think that's flight interface. Yeah, of course it's not. It's online. No, dangnammit. Where is this thing? It's under advanced, maybe? No. Gotta be flight interface. Here, name traffic. Alright, sometimes I know it acts up a little funny. Alright. There he is. There he is. The H-125. Alright. Alright, so let's see here. Did we line things up properly? So it looks like we're 245. When we take off, we'll see if this lines up. But either way, if we mess that up, we know that we're going to be looking for 349. 349 is to our right. Alright. So St. Michael traffic, Skymaster, Bravo, Golf Mike, taking off runway 25 for a north departure. St. Michael traffic. Alright, let's get back. Parking brakes on. Let's go ahead and ramp this thing up all the way. Let's wait for it to stabilize so that we have all the power that we need. Alright, let's go. Alright, airspeed seems to be alive. What is the takeoff, what is the rotation rate for this airplane? Good question. I don't know. But we are at 80 knots, so that should be fine. Now let's try and see if we get a gradual climb. Somewhere between 10 degrees. Alright, I think we have enough clearance. Oh, you know what? I didn't even use my what's that thing called? My flaps. What a crazy loon. Alright. Let's put the RPMs down so we don't break this engine that cannot brake. Let's continue to have a positive climb. We're doing 1,000 feet per minute. We can't see anything. Ah, there it is. There goes Sarkili. now that I'm in the air. Alright, we've now descended to 500. Oh. I'm looking at my heading indicator because I can't really see anything. So I'm just trying to stay on target there. Alright. St. Michael traffic, Skymaster, Bravo, Golf, Mike, turning right, crosswind, runway 25, heading north, final call. St. Michael traffic. Okay, man, I can't see anything. Alright, so we are 2,000 feet in the air. We're still climbing. This is terrible. All right, so we're gonna change our heading bug to, I think it was like 3-4. I think it was 348. So there goes 3-4. So let's try and head in that direction, and hopefully we won't run into any obstacles along the way. So we want to get, you know, in this case, we're gonna go to 4,000 just to be safe, because we literally can't see anything. All right, so the good thing is that we did get to the 120 radio, so we're headed in the right direction. All right, we're at 3,000 feet. Oh my gosh, cannot see a thing. This is the worst. All right, let's go ahead and put up our landing gear, because I totally forgot about that. Tigerly's following close behind. Love it. All right, let's see. All right, so we are 3,800. We're trying to hang out at like 4,500 maybe. Now this is not supposed to be a you know what? I can't even see the ground. So how are we gonna find this place? So we're definitely gonna have to lean on the VOR and forget this traffic here. I think we're gonna have to switch to terrain to make sure that we are not flying into anything. All right, so we need to make sure that we are following this heading bug here. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put down some of that mixture. Let's try and save some fuel since we're so high up. We're almost at 5,000. Let's try and figure out how to pitch it down without pitching it all the way down to the ground. Okay, yeah, no, this was a terrible idea. So now I actually don't know if I'm going up or down. Okay, so I was going up. Oh, this was a terrible idea. All right, so really what I should be doing is using all of my tools to my, So let's see if we can throw on the autopilot. Let's go for heading. And let's go for altitude hold. And what that'll do is that'll at least give me an opportunity to, to figure out where I am. Nope, I didn't want that. Don't show me. Show me. All right, so where are we going? L. So let's use this and let's see if we can put this in. Let's see if we can do this quickly, which is LFOL, which is St. Michael, and then I don't remember LFPD. LFPD, St. Martin. All right, and we're gonna send that to the avionics. Hopefully that should be fine. We're gonna use that map. CDI's GPS. All right, now let's go ahead and follow that nav and see if it'll, well, it's actually not going to pick up. Okay, so in these conditions here, this is terrible conditions. You should not be flying in these conditions. I'm going to use my tools. We're not going to make it. Okay, so these are my only lights. Oh my gosh, this plane is dangerous. This plane. All right, so it looks like it's not picking up the GPS. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it towards the line, and then at some point it should switch over. All right, so we are doing 180 knots. Is that right? Good Lord. It does. I do not need to be going that fast. Let's slow things down a little bit. Let me see if I've left. I think I've left Sarhili. Did not mean to be cruising that quickly. All right, so we're at almost 6,000. Oh, there goes our airport. All right, let's take a look and see what the weather conditions are at this airport. Let's see here. Current weather is moderate. VFR. Winds are coming from 310 at 6 knots. We have, I think, a variable winds, overcast at 1400. So 310, so most likely 28. 28 is what we're gonna try and land on. So let's see if we can actually get ourselves set up over here. Make this a little safe for us, because right now it is not safe. So the approach, visual 28. Let's load and activate. Let's see what let's see how it tries to set us up. It immediately tries to set us up for landing. Oh no, we're 6,000 feet in the air. All right, how do we do this? I think this is the thing here. Let's take that off. And now let's pitch. Oh, okay, let's pitch the other way. Alright, we're pitching at 1,000 feet per minute. This is horrible. In the dust. Oh no. Sorry. Can you see anything? I can't see anything. So I have a glimmer of hope that once we get down lower, but I'm not really sure. So we are descending 1,000 feet per minute. We're using GPS right now to set us up, but I think I sabotaged this. Made things a little harder. Because there's no way that we're gonna get down that low that quickly. What is the elevation of this airport? The elevation is 500 feet. So we're trying to descend from 4,000 to 5,000 feet. So that is not going to happen. All right. So what I think I might be able to do, go ahead and see if we can try this again. Visual. It's loaded right now. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking of a CDI entry. Let me see here. This is runway 28. I was thinking of an OBS actually, and an OBS entry. All right, so let's see here. Yeah, we're definitely too high. We are. What I want to do is fly. I'm gonna fly over it just so we can get some sort of visual. So there is a city of some sort. see if I turn off the landing. Yeah, the clouds, it's not reflecting. So we're at 3,000 feet. Okay, so the good thing is that as we get lower, we do have better visibility. Where's the runway? Is that the runway? I can't tell. No, I think we've passed. Oh, I think that's the runway. Oh my gosh, it's a grass runway. Okay, we are definitely going to have to use like an OBS entry. All right, cool. So let's go back to heading. Let's go back this way. So we're gonna head south. I'm gonna do an altitude hold at 2,000 feet. And then I'm gonna go ahead and try and set us up for success. All right, so let me see. And I haven't done this in a while. So we have OBS 280. Now this is the runway, but this is not, it's not lining me up. Unless it's not 280. Sometimes they act like that. Let's see here, the runway 280, which is really 277. So let's see if that's what it is. Okay. So hopefully that's right. No, actually, it looks like it's following that. Okay, all right, I got it. LFPD. So let's do a direct to LFPD. Nearest airport. Why is it's supposed to be following the heading? LFPD. Let's go ahead and activate it. So that's a direct. I have not heard that beeping before. Approach not active. Okay, it's cool. It's cool, boss. I need you to go back south. Okay, so it looks like as soon as I set up the OBS, it immediately tries to follow that. And Sarhidi's back in the picture. All right, so we're gonna vector ourselves. We are under 140 knots. So let's go ahead and put down our landing gear. That will help us control our speed. All right, so let me see here, 280, right? The runway that we're looking for is like over here. So now we're gonna wanna fly along it. So let's go ahead and make ourselves go east. 280, let's see if we can fly parallel to it. So 280 plus 2 minus 2. Minus 2 is 0, plus 2 is, so 100. So instead of directly east, we're gonna go to 100. Hopefully that will have us flying parallel with the runway. Oh, you know what? I didn't even tell traffic about anything that I was doing. So this is St. Martin. St. Martin traffic, Skymaster, Bravo, Golf Mike. Currently at 2,000 feet. Entering left downwind for runway 28, full stop. St. Michael traffic. It wasn't St. Michael. St. Martin traffic. All right, so we're getting a little bit. Let's go ahead and put the fuel back up. It's get our prop to something that's decent. Let's try and keep that energy. Oh, it's you. I thought, sorry, Healy. I thought something was wrong with my plane, but it's actually your engine that I'm hearing. All right, so at this point, I kind of have no idea where this thing is. I'm gonna have to use this. All right, so the plan, sorry, I was trying to move my head. Let's try and just move my face. So the plan is when we pass this, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on OBS, and I think at that point, actually, I'm gonna wait. There's a couple things. So let's. Uh-oh, this is changing. Why is it changing? Put heading back on. I don't know why that happened. All right. So my plan is once we, get to like final, we're going to turn on OBS. I think it's going to automatically try and get us set up for that. And then hopefully we'll make it down safely. So I have to monitor our speed. All right, the magnetic, it looks like these two are in sync. Again, very dangerous. Do not do this in real life. If you have IFR conditions, make sure that you're instrument rated. You are running parallel. Nice. All right, just to make things safer, I'm gonna wait until we are closer to one of these other things here, these other waypoints. All right, so let's take a look. We've got, we're going too fast. We're doing 140 knots. That's not necessary. Let's try and slow it down a little bit. We have our helicopter escort, making sure that we get there safely. Appreciate that. All right, unfortunately I don't have patience, so let's go ahead and set it up right now. All right, OBS, it was 277, is that right? I believe it was, yeah, 277. So let's go ahead and do that. OBS 277. There it is. And then we'll switch over to nav. All right, we'll switch over to nav. We'll go ahead and set this heading indicator to 277 as well. So I don't want it to follow the heading, I just want it to follow nav. Hopefully it'll go straight for there. Let's go ahead, and we don't want altitude hold anymore. Let's start to descend. We can do a nice 500 feet per minute, that would be nice. Let's see, it's not following that, so it looks like, you know what? All right, it looks like we're gonna have to just do this manually. We're gonna have to vector ourselves in, because apparently I don't know how this thing works. All right, so we're gonna have to manage a couple of things here. Let's get that airspeed down. We're doing 100 and looks like 135 knots. We do not need to be doing that much. St. Martin traffic, Skymaster, Bravo Golf Mike, on downwind? No. On, what is this called? Downwind? No, base. Left base, runway 28 for full stop. Okay. 277, let's go ahead and switch. We probably overshot it. And it's getting night, and it's nighttime. Or it's just dark. All right, so we do have. Let's put on one stage of flap, just to make this more dangerous. All right, I'm gonna turn off autopilot. Let's see what we can do. So this is going to be a terrible landing. I tell you what. So I'm looking at the I'm looking at the map while I'm doing this. And hopefully I'm landing in the right place. Hopefully. I think we're on the ground, guys. Holy moly. Alright, well, it doesn't seem like any of my lights are working. Oh my gosh. Where's my guy? There we go. There goes Sargili. What's up, buddy boy? Okay, let's see if FSEconomy. Okay, FSEconomy still hasn't stopped, so it's linking connected. So normally when I do a full stop is when it'll take it, so it may not have taken it. Let me see here. Let me pause that for a minute. You're dead center on the runway, my friend. All right, so I probably need to get off. All right, so the question is, why hasn't, unless it's waiting for me to turn off my plane, but usually that happens after it stops. All right, let's go ahead and try and move up. According to the map, there should be some stuff on our right-hand side to park at, but I don't see anything. So let's see here. We're going to stop here. Put on the parking brake. And FSEconomy did something. Something happened. Your flight is logged. It can't be found on the website. All right, that sounds like a success. I'm very excited about this. Let's see if we actually did it. So here we are. Let's go ahead and refresh. And boom goes the dynamite. Let's check out our payment logs. Let's check out our logs, see if we got paid. That is really how we tell. So from Odyssey, pilot fee, there we go. Okay, all right, okay, good. I think we got paid. Great, yay! We did it, guys. Okay, so now we're at LFPD and we're sending 3 people to Las spot. All right, let's go ahead and do some planning. Oh my gosh, this is crazy sauce. Look at my lights. It doesn't work at all. So this actually is the 2020 version of the aircraft, which it's a Carinado plane, and Carinado had this problem before. So I don't think these things are fixed in this version of the game. So there's a lot going on with planes and third-party planes kind of suck right now. So that would explain why I couldn't see anything. All right, let's go ahead and turn this off, and then we'll plan our next flight. Starboard of fuel. Turn off some of those outside lights that don't even work anyway. And the battery. All right, so we're probably going to change the day, the light, because I'm not flying at nighttime. Not fun, not fun. All right, cool. So next one. Let's go ahead and switch this up a little bit. So this, and we're going to LFAJ. So, oh, that's going back. So that's 32 nautical miles back over there. I think we started over here, so now we're going back over here. And that is another tiny airport. So many tiny airports. All right, LAFJ. All right, I think we're good here. Let me see. So we have 63 gallons of fuel, so we should be good. We don't need to do any fuel calculations here. All right, so I think we're good here. So let's go ahead and get this thing loaded back up. Let me see here. Let's change. Let's give ourselves something to work with. That's the best we can do. Oh, that's a beautiful helicopter. Oh my goodness, I like it. This is the kind I used to fly in GTA. Except Sarkili's doing real flying, and I was just playing around. Great flying with you tonight. See you soon. Sarkili, thank you for flying with me, sir. I appreciate the company. Thank you kindly. All right. Let me see here. Are we still connected to that sim? Because that would be something. Okay, so let me go ahead and change this out. LFPD to LFAJ. So Argentine Field is where we're going. All right, now let's see if there's anything significant that we can pick up from the weather. The METAR, we're not getting any of that. The radar at 3,000 feet. Let's see if there's any. Not really showing us anything. I see the wind barb. Alright, show me what it is now. I mean, there's a ton of rain, unless they're saying it's coming from somewhere else. There goes 10,000 feet. 17,000. Okay. Well, we're roughly around 4,000. So I'm not sure how accurate that is. Wind barb. The METAR. Ceiling. Visibility. I don't think I know how to read these. Okay, all right. So that weather layer is not going to be helpful to us. All right. So let me see here. What can we do? We have this VOR over here. That's going to be helpful. We're gonna try. I don't know. I want us to try. Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to think. Yeah, can't see anything. Alright, we're gonna have to use autopilot again. And then we're just gonna have to hope and pray that our systems will work like it did. Like, you know, we got lucky. So because we got lucky, we're now just gonna go ahead and push it. Never learn your lesson. All right, so let's go ahead and compare the test aircraft or test the aircraft. Mismatch. All right, so we're at 74, 75. I think we'll be fine. I don't think we're gonna need to do anything. Let's go ahead and start the flight. We're going to ignore that. All right, let's go ahead and start the engine. Fuel. We're gonna put both of these up just a little bit. Let's put on our beacon. Actually, let's put on everything since we are on the runway, very close to the runway. Looks like we have a decent amount of fuel, so we're okay there. Let's go ahead and start it. Yo, mega start the front of the plane. Back up. Clear prop. All right, let's go ahead and start it. All right, that's coming alive. Turn off the boost pump. All right, both engines are good to go. Let's turn on our master avionics. Oh, we do have de-icing. I didn't realize. Oh, that's a light. Let's see if that light works. Not sure. Is that de-icing? Oh, that's pitot. Okay. So, I did not have this on. This might have been helpful. Actually, it's not because I can't see anything. There was a 2020 fix. There's a 2020 add-on that fixed this, but we don't have that add-on. Hey, what's up, Digi? How are you doing, my friend? We're doing some FSEconomy right now, and we are in France, and we are in terrible conditions. One should not be flying in these conditions, but the people that have hired me to take them somewhere really want to be somewhere. So like a fool, I'm going to go ahead and take them. We had a tough time trying to land on this one, and we're gonna use some autopilot. We're gonna use some of the tools. We will not be slant alpha tonight. All right, so let's go ahead and so LFFPD. I do like that it remembers something that you put in. Let me see here. So destination is LFAJ. Let's put that in. LFAJ. That's, yeah, origin something another. And we're going to go ahead and send that to the avionics. Hopefully it got it. Okay, looks like it got it. So we want to go 277. So we're just going to go ahead and mark this as 277. Oh, no, that's not right. We landed on 277. We're headed south now. Interesting. 222. So this runway is, I guess this runway is 280, which is 277 bearing. So we are going southwest. So 222 is what we want. So let's go ahead and put this on 222 so that we know we're going in the right direction. So here's 220, 12. All right, and I think we're ready. I think we're ready to go. All right, so because we cannot see, we're going to use the terrain to make sure that we are going in the right direction, or that there's nothing in front of us. All right, let me see here. Let me take off the head tracker or put it back on. All right, which airport are we at again? This is St. Martin. So St. Martin, we're gonna back taxi to runway 28, and then we're gonna be headed south. St. Martin traffic, Cessna, Bravo, Golf Mike. Sorry, not Cessna, Skymaster. Back taxiing to runway 28 for a southwest departure. St. Martin traffic. All right. Let's take off our parking brakes. There we go. So last time I took off and I didn't even... Whoops. Last time I took off and I did not even use my thing there. This one, I have no idea where we're going. Where is... There you are. Alright, those are my instrument lights. So pretty bad. So I think we're on a runway. I hope we're on a runway. All right, so let me see here. Where are we again? St. Martin. St. Martin traffic, Skymaster, Bravo, Golf Mike, taking off runway 280 for a southwest departure. St. Martin. Okay. All right, looks like the engines are stable. Let's go ahead and take off the brake. Airspeed's alive, can't see a thing. We're praying to God. All right, we are hitting 80 knots. Let's go ahead and do a gentle climb. Let's try and let's try and do a 10-degree climb. All right, this thing wants to go more than 10 degrees, so let's go ahead and get the RPMs down. All right, we're still climbing. I have to look at the instruments. I can't see how else we're climbing. All right, we're doing 10 degrees. Oh my gosh. Absolutely nothing outside. So this is all instruments right now. All right, we're gonna do our left turn. St. Martin traffic, Skymaster, Golf, Bravo Golf Mike, turning left, crosswind runway 28 for a southwest departure. Final call, St. Martin. Okay. So I'm using the heading indicator right now. I'm gonna try my best to stay on that. We're still climbing, that's good. We're at 2,300 feet. Let's go ahead and put up the landing, which would explain why we haven't gone any further. All right, look at this. This is good. No obstacles. All right, we're at we're just about to hit 3,000 feet. And actually, I don't even know if that's really true because I didn't set up the QNH properly. All right, we do know roughly 3,500 is the minimum altitude, so I'm going to go ahead and put on autopilot. We're going to use the heading bug. And why is it not climbing? All right, it's doing a little bit of climbing, that's fine. And then I do want to set up the VOR. So last time we got all the way to like 6,000 feet. So I want to try and make sure that we just stay at like 4,000. All right, we're heading in the right direction. Let's go ahead and do an altitude hold. Fine right there. All right, so now let's go ahead and figure out where we are or what it is that we're trying to do. So according to the, actually first things first is let's figure out where we are according to this. So we want the radios that's going to, oh, look at that. I didn't realize that this CDI affects that. That's interesting. Why would it affect it? This is the GPS. Oh, I guess, I don't know. Let me see. V-lock, and then if I turn it, nope, it still seems to affect it. So I don't know why it does that. Okay, I don't know. All right, so we have, let me see here, we have 24 nautical miles until we get to our destination. Let's go ahead and try and see if we can figure out the weather. for this spot. So moderate. So the winds are 270 at 7 knots. So 22. We're looking at 22. All right. Are there any charts? No charts. All right. So 22. So 221 is what we're going to use as our indicator. So what I want to try and do is to figure out where I am by using that VOR. Hey, General, what's up, guy? How you doing, man? So for those of you that may not know General Error, he is one of the flight simmers that I hang out with at EAA Chapter 690. Cool guy, knows his stuff. Glad to see you here, man. So we're doing an FSEconomy flight. We are trying to make some virtual cash. Let me show you. So this is FSEconomy, and we are taking these 3 people to a destination. We're flying in France right now, and the weather, as you can see, is absolutely horrendous. You of all people know that you should not be flying in this kind of weather. But trying to land in this kind of weather is actually really fun and challenging. So we're currently roughly 4,000 feet. We're 20 miles away from our destination, and I wanted to use the VOR, but I see that it's affecting this, and I don't think I like that. So I don't know how this CDI and this is connected. Yep, it is IFR. It is according to the weather that we found. So here goes our destination, and we looked at the weather according to Navigraph, and it's picking up weather from another place. But it's basically the winds are 270. It's saying that it's moderate VFR, and probably 1007. I need to fix my QNH. 2974. Let's see if we can fix that. All right, roughly. All right, so we are on VATSIM. Right now we are on Unicom. Let me see if I'm still connected. I am still connected. So we are on Unicom. This is not a towered airport, so I'm just going to be making calls. The name of this place is Argentin, and we're gonna try and see if we can fly. We're gonna try and see if we can fly over it just to see what is going on. The elevation of this place is 581 feet, so 1,500 feet is our pattern altitude. So we're going to drop down to 1,500 or to 1,000, and then we're going to try and see if we can see anything. So we're currently 4,000 feet. Looks like, I mean, you know, you can see there's low visibility. So maybe the visibility will get better as we get to the ground. As we get to the ground and not hit the ground. So if that's the case, let's go ahead and put on this terrain. All right, we're going 100 and is that 160 knots? No, that's miles per hour. Okay, it's the outside one, 140 knots. Hey, General, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. My camera's not working, but you can pretend to see me saluting you. Appreciate the follow, guy. All right, so let's go ahead here. Let's go back here. So we're 13 miles out. So about 10 miles, we're just going to go ahead and make a call. I did not calculate how far out we would be. Actually, let's go ahead and let's see if we can do it real quick. So the delta 4,000 minus 1,500 That's 2,500 times 3, and then divide by 1,000. So 7. So we should start at the top of our descent at 7 miles, 7.5 miles out. We'll be safe and do it at 8 miles out. But I am going pretty fast, 140 knots. Ooh, look at this. I did not realize that the alternators were on. Luckily for us, this plane does not break. Alright, so we're about 10.5 miles out. I already forgot where we what the name of the place is. Argentin. And we're looking for runway 22. Argentin traffic. Skymaster Golf. Nope. Bravo Golf Mike. About 10 miles northeast of the airport. Planning to do a circle just to find a place, and looking to land at runway 22 for full stop. Argentin traffic. All right, so I'm getting a little nervous, so I'm gonna go ahead and start my descent now. So let's pull down our throttle just a little bit. We'll keep the let's use nav instead of this heading. Actually, you know what? Our runway is 221. So 22, I think. So 221. So this is where the so that's where the runway is. Let's take off our alt and let's start to do hopefully a clean descent, about 500 feet per minute. Roughly 500 feet per minute. Is that an experimental aircraft? No, this is the Cessna 337 Skyhawk. Ooh, I do love it when that shows up. So this is the 337 Skyhawk from Cessna. Beautiful plane. I love it. It has a ton of visibility. Really, really, really nice. All right, we're 6 miles. We're doing our descent. Oh, we're now at 1,000 feet descent. Nope, not what I wanted. We wanted a gentle descent at 500 feet. There we go. All right, so this is no longer following, or there's the nav, but oh, you know what? It's not following it because I was using VLOC instead of GPS. But it's probably still not going to follow it. All right, so we need to slow the heck down. We're coming in way too fast. So we do have a light layer. What was the weather on that? It was scattered clouds at 3,000. But yeah, it's not. It didn't mention. So I guess the other airport might be somewhere else. It's not going to mention this layer right here. All right, so the airport is to our left. So let's see if we can find something. So let's get in there. Let's go ahead and take off autopilot. All right, we're under 140 knots, so let's go ahead and put down the landing gear. That'll help us with some drag. All right, we want to try and get underneath these clouds. And most likely, I'm thinking it's going to be a grass strip, just like the other one. So we'll see. If it's a turf strip, that would be wonderful. I would look at the Navigraph, but I'm kind of in the middle of doing something. Might end up doing a midfield crossing. So that might be the airport right there. So if that's the airport, I think we'll do a midfield crossing, get set up. Crap, what was the name of the airport? Argentin. Alright, I'm pretty confident that that's it. Argentin traffic. Nope. Hold on. It looks like there's two. Okay. No, I think that's it. Argentin traffic, Skymaster 3, Bravo Mike. Nope. Bravo Golf Mike. Doing a midfield crossing at 1,300 feet. Going to get set up for the left downwind on runway 22. Argentin traffic. All right, that looks right. All right, let's go and get. Oh, look at that! The whole time we were flying with one stage of flaps. Goodness gracious! All right, so I'm using my heading bug here. This is the runway. Just going to make sure that we are set up, that we're lined up. So I'm going to go ahead and make a left. Argentin traffic, Skymaster turning left onto the downwind for runway 22. Argentin traffic. All right. So we're going to have it behind us. So we're now parallel. Luckily for us, we have a lot more visibility here than we did on the other one. Oh, hope flaps are, yeah, yeah, hope the flaps are doing okay. We're gonna have to check them out after we land. All right, we're looking for that 45 degree from the runway. Argentin traffic, Skymaster turning left base. Runway 22 for full stop, Argentin traffic. I've already forgotten what my registration sign is, so I'm just saying my type. Alright, I think that's the runway over there. So now we have to manage our power properly. Let's get another stage of flaps in here. Argentin traffic, Skymaster turning final runway 22 for full stop, Argentin. Alright, so we overran it just a little bit. Let's go ahead and get settled up or squared up. Try and manage our power. Whoa. So I've got like one hand on the yoke and one hand on the throttle, and it makes me very jittery. I'm pushing down hard on these brakes. Okay, all right, there we go. Hey, thanks a lot, General. Appreciate that. Let's try and clean up as much as we can, and let's get off this runway. Argentin traffic, Skymaster cleared runway, Argentin. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's go ahead and just park right there. Parking brakes on. Alright, now the whole point is, let's see if FSEconomy, yay! It looks like we're at the right place. So we're gonna get paid for this. All right, let me pause the head tracker. So that flight, that landing was a -278. That was not very great. All right, let's go ahead and starve the engine of fuel. And we got the props. All right, turning off the lights. Go ahead and turn off the master avionics and the battery. I mean not the battery. The magenta. Magnetos. There we go. Alternators and the battery. Go ahead and open this up. Get these people out of here. All right, let's go ahead and stretch our. There goes my avatar, guys. Go ahead and stretch our legs a little bit. All right, let's take a quick look and see if this flight was counted for. All right, so I still have the aircraft. Good. Well, I don't know if I need it from here. We'll see. LAL. So here, these are bigger airports, so they will definitely have runways and lights and beacons. These right here are runways where they have smaller runways, so they could be anything. I'm assuming this M is for marine, so this could be not a place that's suitable for us. So we might go ahead and do this one. This one is 205 nautical miles, so this one would be we'll definitely, this will give us the opportunity to climb up high. So let's see what is the capacity. What is this called? What is the max altitude? 337 Skymaster max altitude. Okay, service ceiling. So we might get up to 19,000. This does not have a pressurized cabin, so we probably will not be able to get to to 19,000. We don't have any oxygen at all, so this is assuming that we will have our own oxygen masks, and we'll just pretend that we do. Oh, you know what? I think those look like animals. Let's go ahead and see. There goes drone mode. So let's see if there's any animals here. I do love it when the animals show up. There we go. Those are not animals, those are rocks. They're just rocks. Oh, Microsoft Flight Simulator. You got me again. I mean, there are potential for things. So those three little dots over there, those could be. I'm pretty confident. Yep, they're moving. Those are animals. Now, what kind of animals are these? Are these horses? They're cows. No, they're horses. Hello, horsey. Hello, horsey. What do you think about physics for the sim, for Flight Sim 2024? I don't know if I have an opinion on the physics. Does it perform better or worse? I think it's kind of the same. I haven't really played around with it enough actually to have a real opinion. So, okay, there's a ton of horses around here, and then there's some more rocks. Okay, I think we've seen all the animals that we want. All right, so let's see here. We got that 19,000. All right, so the real question now is, what are we going to do with this flight? Are we going to pick another spot? Maybe let's pick another spot. Let's see. So here are where all of the Skymasters that can be rented. So let's go ahead and reload just to make sure that we still have them. Aircrafts, make and model, can rent. And then we're Skymaster. So let's see something. Let me just take a look at the weather. Rain accumulation. So am I looking for blue? Or these are winds? Okay, so I might have been flying in this area. No, I think I was over here. I mean, but I might have been over here. No, I think I was over here. So I don't know why. Okay, let's check out the clouds. Ton of clouds. Let's see if we can fly over here. So let's go ahead and come down here. GMFO. Let's try that. All right, so we're gonna go to the airport. Actually, how do I get rid of this? Cancel. I'm gonna cancel this because you can only have one plane at a time. We're gonna go to the airport. You're gonna head out, but this was cool to see. General Error, thank you very much for hanging out. Thank you again for the follow, and I'm glad you're able to get a little experience on this. All right, let's go ahead and check out this airport. So here's GMFO. This is in Morocco, and we want the Skymaster that's over there. We're gonna rent it dry. All right, so now we have it. And now let's figure out. So we have, oh man, we have a 56 nautical mile flight. I think we can do that. Expires in 20 minutes, so we can't do that one. But we can take this and this. We can have up to 5 passengers. So they're all going to the same place. And there's oil. What is the weight on this? I don't know. All right, we'll take all of this. We'll take it all. And we'll figure it out. Let's give it to Odyssey Aviation. All right, General. See you tomorrow, my friend. All right, so let's go ahead and assign this to our current pilot. And assign all. We're going to get into my flight. Okay, GMFO. All right, so let's go ahead and get over there. GMFO. Ooh, look at those VFR conditions. I love it already. Uh-oh. Oh, I thought that was a mountain peak. This could be super duper high. We could already be at 12,000 feet. All right. Lots of medium, but there's no small. All right, I guess that's fine. I don't know if I'm okay with that. Ooh, we got the unknown parking. Let's park there. All right, so let's see here if I have the conditions right. So live, so usually I like all players, and I got to get used to that. So if it's, we're gonna do all players. All right, let's go ahead and get that loaded up. And let's try and get this set up so we can do some planning. Flights, we're gonna unload, we're gonna start a new flight. Let's put in our route, and that is GMFO. GMMW is the destination. And it already looks like it's nighttime. All right, so it looks like it's 56 nautical miles. What is the elevation? So 5,000 feet, 4,500. And 1,800 over here, so we're already at 1,800. Okay, so there's a big mountain in our way, so we're probably gonna have to and kind of go north. If we have the right weather, maybe we can just follow the road. All right, I like this. I like it that it's not a, you know, it's a straight. All right, but we're not flying at night. Look at that. She's already high. She's high off her gourd. Let's see, weather or stuff. Alright, so I did change that, so let's see. So there goes the live player stuff again, so I guess I have to do it here. So now we have that. Alright. Let's jump into this plane. You are scaring me. Where exactly are we? Yeah, where exactly are we? Here's the runway. Okay, so, look at that. There's some trees in the way. That's pretty, that's interesting. I don't think there's supposed to be trees there. Because you can't see the windsock, but it looks like the runway's right over there. All right, cool. We're good. Actually, let me see here. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break, and then we're gonna come back and do this flight. All right, you guys hang out for a little bit, and I will be right back. Oh, looks like Digi, you're going to bed. Sir, thank you very much for hanging out with me. I appreciate your time, and you have sweet dreams, my friend. All right, and we're back. Let's take a quick peek at Andrew Fiber Logic, see what he's doing. And he's on his phone. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what kind of stuff we can figure out for this flight. First is first, are we still connected to that sim? Where is my vPilot? I can never find the icon. There it is. Okay, there it is. All right, we're still connected. I love it. All right, so next thing's next. So let's go ahead and check this out. Okay, good thing is that we do have charts. I do like that. I like the charts. Let's check out the weather as to where we're taking off from. So the winds are coming 220 at 11 knots. The 11 knots is kind of much. I don't know what that is. So few clouds at 3,300, broken at 20,000. So that's a huge gap. The temperature is currently 14 degrees Celsius. QNH is 1015. Alright, so 220, I did not even realize we had 2 runways. I did not know that. So they're both pretty long. We'd have to back taxi on this one, but we can just use this one. Okay, so 220, where is 220 coming from? So 270 is west, and then here, so it's coming from the southwest. So realistically, 24 would be the one that we would want to take off from. So we're gonna have to back taxi. I mean, this is a long runway. I mean, I think it's okay. So I don't want to spend all that time on 24. So I think we'll just take 06. But it is a 9,000 meter, 9,000 feet, almost a 10,000 foot runway. So we have plenty of space. So I don't think it'll be a super duper problem. Okay, let's see here. So we do have a VOR that we can use. We have 2 VORs. Oh my gosh, why are there 2? We have 2 VORs that we can use. Let me see if there is, and it looks like there's one at the airport. All right, cool. So we are filled with radio. So I think we can go slant alpha as much as possible. I'm digging it. All right, cool. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this one to get this one to back up. I don't trust it. All right, looking good. Let's put parking brakes back on. All right, let's go ahead and get this bad boy started. Fuel and things. Oh, fuel. Okay, so I forgot about that. Big deal here. So let's see what's going on here with our aircraft. So we have 34 gallons, 23%. So that is, it's not cute. So the question is, all right, how long, let me see here. Total capacity, passengers and cargo, 50%, 25% fuel. I don't think I understand that one, but this one, okay. So we're burning 18 gallons an hour current. Okay, so it's not going to take us an hour to get there. So I think we have enough. All right, we're okay. we're okay. We're good. Okay, so we have 34 gallons, right? Let's go ahead and make sure that this lines up. Flight performance, mass and balance, fuel, 34. So we currently have, so let's go ahead and say 23. So let's change this to 23. All right, let's load it in the aircraft. And let's go ahead and check out the FSEconomy tool. Let's see if it matches up. All right, tank mix match, but it's not terrible. It's 75 to 74. I can live with that. All right, let's go with that. Let's go ahead and start the flight. It's telling me to add some more pounds. We're gonna ignore that. Ooh, look at that. So we got pasta, we have a passenger, we have crude oil, another passenger, and more pasta. Nilly willy. So we're not overloaded. Let me see here. Current. Okay, we still have available space. So they're considering that load, that cargo of pasta passengers, I guess. All right. Okay, we'll live. All right, let's go ahead and get set up here. So let's turn on the power. Turn on our beacon. Take a look at our fuel. Our fuel valves. Let's get these on the green side. All right, let's look and see that our fuel is running low. So we're going to try and be as conservative as we can. Not sure how that's going to happen, but we'll try. All right, beacon's there. Let's go ahead and we don't need, I think that's it. Yo, man, go turn on the front of the engine. Clear prop. Let's put on the boost. Turn the magnetos and start it. All right, looking good. Let's do the fuel, the auxiliary fuel for the rear. All right, that's on as well. They will never not be on. Let's make sure to put on our alternators this time. We'll put on our nav and our taxi and Bob's your uncle. Oh, and the master avionics. Uh-oh, I didn't want this one. That one's... let's put on the GTN 750. This fuel truck just all in my space. Good lord. How rude. Okay, so let's go ahead and input where we're going. I wonder if it can take... Nope. I was wondering if it could take like my current address. GMFO. GMFO. And we're going to... We're not going there. Where are we going? We're going to GMMW. MW. Is that right? GMMW. Yep, GMMW. All right, let's see here. Cruising at... Not cruising at 10,000. Let's go ahead and send that directly to the avionics. We're good there. All right, flight plan. That's... Nope, that's wrong. All right, let's remove that. Set our destination to GMMW. All right, there we go. 56 nautical miles. All right, I'm digging it. You know what? We should be able to grab some charts and stuff from here. Waypoint info, view some charts. Actually, we can view the weather. We should be able to. Yes. All right, cool beans. All right, so now... Oops. Messed that up. Charts, we're looking at... what? That's not right. That's funny. I'm using... Oh, is my charts not working? They should be working. I did set it up. Set up. Sim brief, charts. Yeah, it's connected. Okay. Alright, weird thing. Alright, so what are we going to do when we take off? So we're going to do 06. Let's go ahead and set up our heading bug 06. And then we want to use this VOR 11565. Let's go back over there. Oops. 11565 and transfer and VDO VOR. All right, I love it. So now we have the VLOC and the CDI, and I want this. All right, so let me see here. When we take off, we're gonna already pass the 090. I mean, we're going to be making a left, so I don't think there's anything. I really need to do. We can just put it on zeros. We can just put it on 00. We can just put it on north. So as long as we're heading north, we know that we're in a good spot. All right, I think we're good. All right, now what is the name of this airport? Oh boy. Ojeda. Ojeda? No, that doesn't sound right. I know that like Ouija board. Ouija? I'm gonna go with Ouija. And I'm gonna sound like a fool, but that's what I get for not knowing my geography very well. Ouija. Ouija traffic, Skymaster, Bravo, Golf Mike, currently taxiing to runway 06 for a west departure using Alpha 2 and Alpha 1. Ouija traffic. Alright, I'll take it. Alright, so we're going to follow this parking brake off. I'm gonna primarily use the back rotor to move the aircraft. I believe we're on Alpha 2, making our way to Alpha 1. Alright, we do see the 06, so we are in the right place. Ouija to traffic, Skymaster holding short, runway 06. Okay, so we are going to take off 06. Let me see here. Taking off 06, I'm looking to see if there's any visuals that I can work with There's some roads. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see the roads, but there is a ocean, so I should be able to use that as a reference. Okay. Parking brake off. Let's go ahead and get some other lights on. We got the strobe. Landing lights, turn off the taxi. Region of traffic, Skymaster, Bravo, Golf Mike, lining up runway 06, Region. Region of traffic, Skymaster, Bravo, Golf Mike, taking off runway 06 for a northwest departure. Region of traffic. Oh, you know what's funny? I'm not even on Unicom. Oh my goodness. All right, 1228. Region of traffic, Skymaster, Bravo, Golf Mike, taking off runway 06 for a northwest departure. Region of traffic. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get that up. This plane wants to pitch its nose up, so I'm kind of fighting with it to keep the nose down. Maybe that's too much torque. Let's go ahead and put the propellers at something that's decent. All right, not sure if I'm going to be able to see the road. But I can see it on my map. So I think we are definitely not going to be slant alpha all the way. Okay, that looks like the road. I was looking at something else. All right, there goes our ocean. And I guess our huge mountain is right over there. All right, we are 3,000 feet. Let's go ahead and take some of the fuel out. We're looking at the EGT. Once it starts going back down, that lets you know that you are at the peak. I think it's lean of peak or rich of peak. I think it's lean of peak. We've leaned out as much as we can, I think is the idea. All right, we might let's use our trim wheel to kind of not have to fight with this thing so much. All right, so we're still climbing. Man, climbing 1,500 feet per minute. All right, I'm gonna put back some of the throttle here. There's too much thrust, too much climbing happening. All right, so I'm looking at the white line. That's a direct. So I'm just going to follow along. We have cleared the mountains, so that is a good sign. We don't have to fight with that. Looks like we're about 5,000 feet in the air. We can turn off the landing lights. And we're kind of cruising, so let's go ahead and close the cowl flaps. Keep that heat stable inside of the engine compartment. So as much as I want to try and fly some of these planes, I'm going to have to stick with the 2024 planes. So I don't think I'm going to be flying this again until they get it fixed. So they do have another one. I think it's the Baron, Beechcraft Baron. It's a multi-engine plane, and things on that should work properly. I would love to fly the Bonanza, but the G36 is not available in flight FSEconomy, but the Alpha 36 is. But the Alpha 36 is not available for 2024, so I'll just have to fly some of the other stuff. And I think the Baron, I think I was able to fly the Baron with FSEconomy already. Hey, terrifying streetcar. Best viewers on stream.com. Remove the space. Oh, it's a bot. Womp womp womp. Alright, still on 122.8. Let's see if there's anyone around us. How can I do that? We'll check out VAT Spy. And we are now in Africa. So we're over here, GMN. So luckily someone marked it. I didn't file my flight, but someone else did. So that's where we're flying to. Alright, so it looks like we passed the north, and then we're getting closer to northwest there. Oh, I didn't realize, well, I didn't realize that we were still climbing. We're at 6,000 feet right now. Oh yeah, another thing that lets you know that the airplane isn't fully ready is that you usually have a co-pilot. So my co-pilot's not here. So if you don't have a co-pilot, you're running a 2020 airplane and not a 2024 compatible airplane. Alright, so it looks like the nose kind of pitches up and down on its own, not really doing anything. So it'll eventually balance itself out. Interesting. It's not telling us the distance, so something's up. Alright, well, something seems off. Not sure. Not sure what's going on. So what I think I am going to do, let's go ahead and put it on heading. Put it on heading mode, and then we can do some planning. Altitude hold at 6,500. I was looking to see if there's any more instrument lights, because I mean these are indicated that there's, you know, lamps there. Oh, actually no, not really. There's supposed to be there's supposed to be spots. These are, I guess, these are spots for lamps, but there's no lamps. All right. Alright, let's see if we can play around with this. Oh, why is that happening? Let's go back to heading. I don't know why it stopped heading. Alright, so let's go do a direct. Let me see here. Can we just do this? Activate this. Let's go direct. Let's click on nav. Change the CDI. We can't change the CDI. Okay. Not letting us change the CDI. So we are stuck on VLOC. So then, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work for us. All right. Okay, it's fine. I think we'll just have to. You know what? My comms aren't working. You know why my comms aren't working? Because I'm not connected. Goodness gracious. I even checked. Oh my god. Okay, there it is. Goodness gracious. Alright, now I'm on Vatson, guys. Hey, what's up, Andrew? What did I miss? Alright, I'm gonna pause the head tracking there. Alright, let's see what we can find out at our destination airport. So it looks like along the lines we're going to be passing two major cities, Burkane and Zayo. Let me see if we have one of them. This might be Burkane. I think we're already at Burkane. Me being a mod. Oh, what about it? Wait, did you ask a question? Did I miss something? Uh-oh. Hello? So, interestingly enough, we are not getting any stats from this. So something is wrong. And I guess we'll just have to live with it. Something's wrong with our GTN 750. Alright, so let's take a look. Let's get a little familiar. How many runways? We only have one runway. I'm digging it. Let's take a look at the weather. Let me see here. Winds are 230 at 5 knots, so that's good. 5 knots, 230. So 26 will be our intended runway. So that means that the apron will be on the right-hand side. And QNH is a 1014. Let's go ahead and get that. 1014. So that's 2994 for us. Let's just go ahead and set that. 299er. I mean, it's probably there. 29904. Sure. There we go. Set. All right, we're comfortably doing 120 knots, indicated. Now, why is that? Is that? I felt like we could be going faster. Maybe I had some tailwinds on the other flight. Okay, so what is the elevation of our airport? It's possibly 570. Uh-oh. Sorry, you guys did not see that. It's possibly 571. Let's go ahead and see if this matches up. 594. Here it is, 594. So I guess whatever the higher elevation is. All right. Well, 571 is what we're doing. So 15. I mean, we're always. What are we doing? We are estimating anyway. So 1500 is going to be our pattern altitude. We're currently at. How do we get there? 6,600. All right. So let's go 6,600 minus 1,500. So there's a delta of 5,100, multiply that by 3, divide by 1,000, and so when we're 15 miles from the airport, that's when we start descending. At what rate? 120 times 5. 120 is our indicated airspeed right now. Times 5 will give us 600. So at a 600 feet per minute is what we should be descending at. I don't think I set the other thing. I did not. So where did we come from? GMFO, and this is GMMW, I think. GMMW. All right, comfortably doing 120 indicated. 6,600. Oh, okay, that's why. Because I got our manifold pressure pretty low. So I could crank it up some more, but then I'll be burning more fuel. Right now we're burning the lowest amount of fuel possible. So that is dope. So that is 100. That's 10. So is that 20 pounds? 2 times 10? Yeah. So I mean, if I think we're literally burning 40 pounds an hour, unlike the 100 pounds. So we are less than, you know, the average. We're dope. Oh, did I miss the other city? Well, I think that's it. I think that's the other one. It was small. All right, cool. So I have some idea as to where we might be. All right, so we just passed Zio. Oh, actually, no. I think it's Ackland. Just past Ackland. Yeah, okay, so it looks like Zio is right by the foot of this mountain over here. Yeah. And we have not reached the foot of that mountain yet. Ooh, look at that. There is some fog. There is some fog in our way. But they didn't say anything about it. Unless that's what this is. No significant clouds. Visibility is, oh, that's visibility. Okay, 6,000 meters. Looks good. All right, and the airport is Nador. Alright, so I can't tell if we're 17 miles out. Let's see if we can do anything with our utilities. Should have a VNav. Okay, nope, the whole system, the whole system's shot. Alright. Alright, we'll just do what we can. All right, so we are looking up. We're looking to 226 Nador traffic, and then 26. We'll have to take a guess as to how far we are from it. So I wondered. So this right here, this says 7.5 miles. So I'm assuming that is the radius. I just don't know if it's from here to here, if that's, you know, from this being the center, if that's 7 miles out. So if that's 7 miles out, then we're already pretty close and we should be descending. I'm assuming, or I mean, actually, I think it's this. Oh, this is the scale. And then I'm supposed to use my finger? How am I supposed to figure this out? So this is 20 miles. This is 20 miles. All right, I think I'll just do 5 miles. All right, so I'm a little concerned about those, about that fog. All right, there goes our other city. So we're well on our way. There is an overcast. What is the outside air temperature? There it is. Alright, it's not minus. It's about 15, maybe like 15 degrees Celsius. Alright, so this is making it very difficult to see. Let's see if we can make any references. So here we have like a bay. Here we have a bay. Okay, so there's the bay. So the runway, I mean, it's closer to this. So we should probably start this descending. I don't have a visual on the airport. That might be it over there. Alright, so I was originally hoping that I could simply get lined up and come straight in, but that might not be the case because I can't really see it very well, so I'm just going to make sure that I'm flying to it. And then I'm going to do a flyover. So we're going to go ahead and start descending. Right now it looks like we're descending about 200 feet per minute, so I think I'm okay with that. Am I? No. I'm not okay with it. All right, the airport. This is Nador traffic, Skymaster, Bravo, Golf Mike, roughly 10,000, nope, 10 miles northeast of the airport, planning, still looking for it. Andrew, that was so distracting. I mean, just making an awful mess of my thing. All right, looks like there's the airport right there. So I can probably just come in on a left base. Nador traffic, Skymaster. I have the airport in sight. Planning a left base entry into runway 25 for final stop. Nador traffic. All right, now that we have the runway, let's go ahead and take this bad boy off of autopilot. I should use my heading bug. I totally forgot. 258. Let's go ahead and do that. That's 2. Oh boy. Making a mess of things. So that's 256, 12, 258. All right, we're pretty high. You didn't realize that. So I'm going to have to put down. Yeah, look at that. We are going 160 knots. All right, so we might have to end up circling. Nador traffic, Skymaster. Looks like I'm about 3 miles north of the airport. Planning, we're too high. We're at 4,300. We're gonna go ahead and do a circle and we'll get ourselves established back on a left base for runway 25. Middle of traffic. Alright, so we're at 4,000 feet. The goal is to get to pattern altitude, which is 1,500. We have some obstacles right over in front of us, or on our 10, so we need to be careful. I'm rolling the plane just a little bit more, trying not to surpass 30 degrees, and making sure that I am doing 1,000 feet per minute, roughly. We don't want our passengers to, you know, have a terrible time. All right, 140 knots. What I'm gonna do is let's go ahead and pull up the nose a little bit just to slow it down, and then I'm gonna let the landing gear out. All right, let's get back on task. 3,000 feet. So at this point, I can pull down my manifold pressure some more. Oh my goodness, what did you do? Lose the glasses? Oh my god. I don't have a timer on, so you go ahead and time it for me. This is the you're the worst. Alright, oh my gosh, I really can't see anything. Yeah, this is not a good time for them. What is my what's my altitude? Where's this runway? All right, so I kind of can see the bug. We're pretty low. Oh my goodness. The door traffic, Skymaster, I believe we are on final for runway 25, looking for a full stop in the door traffic. Okay, buddy, I can't see I don't know where the runway is. I'm looking at my header, my header and my header bug. That's the best thing I got going. Nope, I've lost it. I've lost the airport. Okay. So I'm kind of going to have to trust the header bug, and the map looks like oh my goodness. All right, one stage of flaps. I do not have the airport in sight. But it looks like I'm still pretty far from it. Andrew, everything was going so fine. Now it's just me looking like a mole, trying to figure things out. Okay, there's the runway. Okay, got it. Nador traffic, Skymaster, Bravo Golf Mike, on short final for runway 25, full stop. Nador traffic. I got it, mister. Alright, coming in a little too hot. Go ahead and put up another stage of flaps. Now we have to manage our speed. You know, it said 5-knot winds. It doesn't feel like it. Look at that. We gotta kind of slide our way in here. Runway 26, not 25, like I keep saying. Whoa.
Andrew Fireball Logic 51 says timer has ended.
Okay. Right when I touch down? How convenient. Thank you, Andrew. You're the best and the worst. Alright, I think I passed a thing. Nope. Looks like I have 2 spots. To exit. There we go. Look at that nice yellow line. Look at that beautiful building, safely on the ground. Clear that threshold. Nador traffic, Skymaster cleared runway, Nador. Alright. We're gonna pick the closest spot available. Just take it. That's a neat little plane. Alright, and brakes are on. Let's go ahead and... Oh boy. Alright, looks like FSEconomy has logged it. Yay. However, the reported fuel... No. So it looks like the reported fuel usage was below acceptable levels. So it's not going to take it. Alright, I'm really going to have to spend some time figuring out the fuel situation. Alright, let me see if I missed anything. So I landed at minus 71. Nice, nice. Timer hasn't... Okay. Alright, good deal. Alright, Andrew, thank you for your mess. Alright, so let's see what happened here. Let's see if the flight is still... So what happened? Let's see. Where's my banking? Let's see my payment logs. I did get paid. The airport... Okay, I mean... I guess. Let me see here. Did the assignments go back to... No? I guess it's good. I guess it's good. Let's take a look at those payment logs. So, for Odyssey... Okay, so they paid the FBO ground crew at the airport. So we did land there. Yes. Okay, so we did land and they did pay us. So, okay, great. I love it. I think we're good. All right, all right. Okay, gang. Well, I think we're good here. Let's go ahead and clean this up. Starve the engine. And I did forget to put the cow flaps. Turn off our lights, turn off our avionics. Magnetos, get those things off. Battery. And get out of the plane. Get out of here. I don't have time for this. I am curious about this plane though. I should be able to fly this plane, but it's a jet. So maybe I don't want to fly it. It looks cute. It says D-Jet. All right, gang. So we're gonna go ahead and call this a night. Let's go ahead and see if there is anyone that we want to raid. Jeffrey's on. I do like Jeffrey. Let's see how long Jeffrey's on for. Jeffrey is doing some controlling. All right, let's go ahead and raid. We're gonna raid Jeffrey. Jeffrey B. I'll have to do that on my channel. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and put it in like this. All right, guys, I appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with me. Andrew, you are still the best and only moderator for this channel. General Error, thanks for the follow. Andrew, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. And Andrew, thank you for losing the glasses and letting me know when the timer was up. So I am Tabletop Android, your friendly neighborhood aviation enthusiast. You can find me around the internet. And modding. And modding. And you banned a guy too. You're a piece of work. Oh, that was that bot guy. That was, who was it? It was Terrifying Streetcar. Thank you, sir. Thank you for doing that. All right, we're gonna pass this party on to Jeffrey B. Show him some love, and I will check you guys out on the flip side. That sounds so cool. I'll check you out on the flip side.